Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get things started, even though I don't see anyone in the chat yet, but I see a couple folks potentially who are viewing. So hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm here. I'm alive. Please forgive me. I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I have a salad in front of me. I'm trying to be a healthy, happy, responsible adult, but that is proving more difficult as the days go on. I think I just got a new follower on Twitch. That's pretty cool. Hello, I deem that she yet lives. Who is she that is living? Hello, welcome. Thanks so much for the follow. Love to have new folks come in. I'm dual streaming right now. In case you are unaware, I am both on Twitch and on the other popular video platforming site that shall not be named, lest Twitch bans me for promoting another website. But I think you can probably guess which one it is. It starts with Y and ends with PooTube. Hello, Magical. Magical's here in the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you always being here as usual. How are you? How is everyone? How have things been? Like I mentioned, I'm eating a salad right now, so things are doing all right. Ah, I see. Mercen Prime is ID'd that she lives on Twitch. Gotcha. Can't chat on Twitch yet for 10 minutes. Right. I forgot that I set that restriction. I set that restriction a while ago because we got hate rated that one time. So thank you for your patience for the 10 minutes while you wait to chat. But thanks for hopping over on YouTube. You know, the chat works on either way. So I will see your message no matter where you're chatting. So appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining us today. I'm curious. I'm curious, Prime, or I don't know how you want me to refer you to, but let me know in the chat how you want me to refer you to. And I'm curious. I wanted to ask you how you found the channel, how you found your way here, and appreciate you joining. What do the crowns next to our usernames mean? That is a great question. I actually don't know. Oh, top fans. Okay, so apparently this is a new thing in YouTube. The more you chat, the more you engage with stuff, you actually get XP now. So like if I click on the little crown next to your username on YouTube, magical, it says that you have 50 XP, and Prime, it says that you have 25 XP. So I think if you're in chat, the more you chat, the more like XP, the more points that you get, and then you get a little crown next to your name. I think that's new. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Deem or Prime works as a name. Okay, cool. Thank you. Wolfwalker's video ages back. Been on the Discord for about 1.5 years. I see. Very cool. Thanks so much for joining today. I appreciate you swinging by the live stream. And thanks for checking out the Wolfwalker's video. I'm super proud of that video. And yeah, glad that still people are enjoying it and watching it. It makes me really happy to see. That's awesome. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, so today I don't really have a solid plan of like what I wanted to talk about. I just have like a few things that I wanted to cover today and wanted to check in and catch up with all of you. So please tell me how all of you all are doing in the chat. I would love to hear what all of you have been up to. Things have been kind of up and down for me, honestly. I've been like really busy with work and with some other stuff, and kind of also trying to work on like multiple projects at the same time and having a hard time kind of balancing everything and prioritizing everything. And so that's kind of left me feeling like a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit stressed. But I guess like all things considered, it's kind of a good problem to have when you've got like too much stuff going on and you can't really like juggle everything. It can feel a little overwhelming at times, especially for me. Like, you know, I have ADHD, and so I have a hard time, like, you know, if something's like not right in front of me, I tend to forget about it. And so like my kitchen has kind of gotten really messy lately. Like my fridge is kind of a huge mess. So that's been a little bit stressful and overwhelming. But you know, I've been kind of juggling everything as best I can, and yeah, just sort of chug it away, as they say. Finley Forevermore is here in the chat. Hello. Thanks so much for stopping by. How are you doing, Finley? I don't think I recognize your username. I don't know if you're new or you've been around and I just forgot. But welcome. Thanks for joining. Prime says tired at the moment. Local city has a pride parade in 2 weeks, and I was just at rehearsals for today practicing drumming for the parade. That is so cool, though. That you're doing drumming in your local pride parade. Are you like part of a marching band, or is this like some other kind of band of some kind? Like what kind of drums do you play? That's really cool and really awesome. And super cool that you get to participate in the pride parade. That's really fun. I hope it goes well. That's awesome. Ugh, a bit of good news. That's really great. That really lifted my mood. Thank you for sharing that. Finley says, I'm great. I'm not new, but I don't think I've had much of a presence here, so understand not recognize me. No worries. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining today's stream and joining in the chat today. A bunch of DIY drum stuff that they made for the parade. But random ordinary objects. Oh, that's so cool. So it's kind of like I don't know why my mind is going to like Blue Man Group or like Stomp or something like that, right? But that is really awesome. I would love to learn more about that. Don't do that much drumming outside of this. Cool, cool, cool. That's cool that you're doing this though. I mean, that's awesome. Magical says, same for me, just trying to do the best I can and rest. Hell yeah, we love to hear that. Also, got to watch a bunch of new awesome videos and shows this weekend. Nice, that's awesome. That is very cool. Yeah, I've been watching some new stuff as well too. I watched a show earlier this week, but I don't want to reveal what show it is yet because I'm thinking about making a video about it. And I have like this idea kind of cooking in my head. And I worry that if I say it out loud, then I'll kind of like lose the thoughts in my head a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know quite how to describe it, but I feel like if I say it out loud, I'm going to like lose the motivation to work on it. I feel like right now, like because it's kind of like this secret, exciting idea that I have in my head, I like want to work on it so that I can like get it out. But I feel like if I say it out loud, then like I won't be as motivated to get it out. So I am working on a video. I'm actually working on 2 videos right now. So I'm working on editing one video, which is already the script is kind of done and recorded already. So I'm working on editing that. Then I'm working on a script for another video right now. So trying to balance working on those 2 at the same time. And I'm also preemptively announcing this a little bit early, but I'm working on a live stream series. So I'm thinking of like doing a series of live streams because like for those of you guys who have been on the channel for a while, you guys might remember that back in the day I used to do like discussion live streams like on certain TV shows. Like we would kind of go episode by episode and talk about things, and we would interact in the chat, and we would have some great insights, and we would analyze things and kind of like just keep it really kind of casual. Like they weren't as in depth, right, as like the video essays, but they were fun, they were chill, and it was a good opportunity to kind of like get some ideas and thoughts out. So I have an idea for a new live stream series that's going to be kind of similar to the discussion streams that we used to do. But basically my idea is that every month we will talk about something different. So the title in my head that's kind of like in progress right now, or the kind of title that I'm leaning towards right now, it's like Media of the Month Club. So basically it would be like kind of like a book club or like a movie club where like every month there's like a different thing that we talk about, and like at the beginning of the month I'll announce what the thing is, and it could be like a video game, it could be a TV show, it could be a music album, right? Like really I really want it to be like anything really, because like for me personally, like I have so many different like interests and so many things that I want to talk about that I can't always like make a full in-depth video about. So I feel like doing a stream is kind of a nice compromise for me to get my thoughts and ideas out about like this thing that I have a lot of thoughts and ideas about and like have a lot of stuff to say about, but I don't necessarily like want to sit there and put all the effort into making a big in-depth polished video about it. So that's kind of an idea that I'm cooking in the back of my head right now. And I'm really hoping to start it in August. I really want to get the announcement for the first one out this week. I was aiming to get it out today, but I didn't quite get it ready yet. So I'm hoping to get it out sometime this week. And then at the end of the month, we'll do our first live stream, and then we'll kind of go from there. There'll be one for September, October, November, etc. So that's kind of the plan. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. And so that's kind of cooking in the background. And then on top of that, I'm working on these videos as well. So lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff in progress. Finley says, was thinking of Stomp 2. Nice, nice, nice. Finley also says, I watched some of the revival of Amazing World of Gumball series a few days ago. Nice, that's awesome. I never got into Gumball, but I've seen little bits and pieces of it here, clips that have gone viral and stuff, and I feel like I would enjoy Gumball. It seems like a really fun show. It's a whole new series. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's nice. Tom, hello. Thanks for joining. Yes, videos indeed. And Tom, Curmudgeon Media, I know that you are cooking up a big old video right now too, and I'm really excited to see that. So, lots of stuff in progress, lots of stuff. Yeah, Magical also watched Gumball. Do we have to have seen the content you plan to talk about on the live streams, or can we just listen? So ideally, I think it's better if you have engaged with the content in some shape or form beforehand, which is why I am planning on kind of like announcing it at the beginning of the month, and then we'll do the actual live stream at the end of the month so that we can have a little bit of time for folks to like just, you know, just dip your toes in, right? Like maybe you don't have to like watch the whole thing, or like if it, or like if it's a video game or something, right? Like you don't have to play all the way to the end or something. But I think like it would be helpful if you like at least got a little bit familiar with it, because I am going to talk about stuff like with spoilers, right? Like it's not going to be I'm not going to like tiptoe around stuff to avoid like certain subjects and stuff. I want to just be able to talk about it freely. So like if you don't mind like getting spoiled and stuff like that, then like sure, you don't have to watch it and you can just hang out and listen to the stream. That's fine. But if you care about spoilers, or if you want to like engage in the discussion, then I would recommend dipping your toes into whatever the thing is for that month. And I will go ahead and let you know what the thing is going to be for August. So I wanted to keep it easy for me at first for August. So I wanted to have something that I knew I would be able to talk about for a really long time without that much like preparation beforehand. So I am like 99% sure that the first one for August is going to be Pokemon Sleep, which is the mobile game. And you guys have maybe heard me talk a little bit about Pokemon Sleep here and there. It's a game that I've gotten really like sucked into over the past couple of years, and it is like a surprisingly in-depth and complicated game, despite it being like kind of a silly little like random mobile game. But it's something that I've enjoyed for a couple years now, and I actually watch a handful of YouTube creators who make videos about Pokemon Sleep. So like there is a lot to talk about. And with a game like Pokemon Sleep too, like it's free to play. Anyone can play it if you just have a smart device. And you know, anyone can sign up and play. And the game itself is a very like slow paced game, so you make like very little progress every day. So I feel like even if you are just playing for a month, you're not going to get that far in the game because it's such a slow paced game, and you're really only going to get like the very beginning bits of the game, even if you play just for a month. So just a heads up that that's going to be the first one. And this one too, like Pokemon Sleep, it's not a game that has like spoilers or whatever, right? Like you can just like understand what the game is and not really engage with it at all, and you can probably still tune into the stream and listen and hang out. So yeah, no pressure to actually play it yourself, but if you're interested in it, and if you want to like if you want to share your thoughts and like ideas and experiences with the game or whatever it is we're talking about that month, then yeah, I would recommend checking it out beforehand. Tom says big ol' video, 2 hours long. It's so long. Yeah, for sure. Tom also says, I have so much respect for Pokemon Sleep fans. Both of you are so passionate. Hey, there's at least a dozen of us, okay? No, it's true though. Pokemon Sleep is such a niche game. Like there's so few people who play it. It's kind of funny, but uh for those of you who are Dropout fans, and Tom, I know that you are, this one time I was listening to a podcast, like a random other podcast that Vic Michaelis, who is a very beloved comedian and Dropout cast member who is very popular and we all love. But Vic Michaelis was a guest on this podcast, and they revealed that they're actually a closeted huge super mega Pokemon fan, and they have played every single Pokemon game, including every single spin-off and mobile game. And they mentioned that they played Pokemon Sleep as well too. And the host of the podcast like made fun of Vic, like in a joking and like loving way, right? Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you play a game called Pokemon Sleep. Like they're probably stealing your sleep data and harvesting your information or something. And it's just kind of really funny that it's like, yeah, only the craziest, most like unhinged Pokemon fans would play a game called Pokemon Sleep. But hey, there's at least a dozen of us out there. Unfortunately 10 of the Pokemon Sleep fans tragically passed away in a gardening incident. Hey, listen, we're out here, there's at least a dozen of us, and it's a fun game. Okay, it's fun to play, even if it's really grindy and doesn't really have a point. It's fun. Okay, it's basically like it's the game Cookie Clicker, but with Pokemon, and you sleep sometimes. Like that's basically, it's a very random game. It's a very like make number go up bigger, faster type of game. But like I said, it's something that's kind of sucked me in for the past couple of years, and it's something that I feel like I can very easily talk about for a long time without that much kind of like prep work beforehand, because like I am in the future, like I have like a list of ideas of things that I want to do for every month, and so I have like TV shows, music albums, other kind of video games and stuff that are on that list as well too, and those things I feel like are going to require a bit more preparation. Like I want to have like some notes and like some things that I want to talk about like for those things. But with a game like Pokemon Sleep, I feel like I can just jump in and like rant about it and talk about it for hours at a time. So that's all it is. So that's why I feel like it's going to be an easy one to do first. Tom says, I feel like the word fun is really doing a lot of legwork there. Listen, is it fun or is it a dopamine addiction? I'll let you decide. I'll let you all decide. I will say though, I invested a lot of time into it. So there's that. There were two more things I wanted to talk about with y'all today, really quick. First of all, if you all love Infinity Train, I wanted to give a shout out to an artist that I recently bought some merch from, and I want to show off that merch. But let me find. Okay, so the artist is Potin, Potin, and they recently did this like Kickstarter and did this project. Gotta exercise? No, Magical, you're gonna want to see this. I know you'll enjoy this. Okay, I'll show it when you get back. Okay, remind me to show it again when you get back. But yeah, so the artist is called Potin, Potin, and they sell some merch through Mystery Shack. So for those of you guys who are fans of cartoon fan merch, Mystery Shack should be familiar to you because oh god. I'm choking on my salad. Excuse me. But yeah, so Potin created this merch recently that I kickstarted and recently got in the mail, and it's so cool, and I wanted to show it off. But it is Infinity Train because we love Infinity Train. But it's 1-1, and he's a bag. Look at him. It's a 1-1. It's like a little purse. So like it's got a little like flower handle thing, and you can unzip it, and then it's actually like, so if I take out the stuffing, it's actually like transparent, which is really cool. Ugh. Oof. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it's got a protective layer, I think. So, well, okay. How How do I get? Oh, okay. No, there's another zipper. So there, you open it in the other place here, and then you can take out this part, and it's like transparent. So that's actually. Oh wait, I just realized what this is. So this. It's like a little thing that you can put like pins in. Oh, you have one too, Magical? That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, so you can like put pins or something on this, and then you can put that in the clear transparent section, and that way you can show off your pins. And I do have lots of pins to show off. My other pin board, the one that's up here, it fell down, which is really sad. I have to put it back up sometime soon, but this is so cool. Yeah, I haven't actually opened this yet and like looked inside. But yeah, and there's like little pockets and stuff on the inside too. And then the back has a little zipper as well. And there is like a strap, like a little strap too that you can attach, and you can wear it like a purse. So it's so cute. I'm really obsessed with it. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I might honestly like kind of use it as a storage more, because like I don't anticipate going to any conventions or doing any cosplay anytime soon. But maybe if I end up doing like a Tulip cosplay or like a Amelia cosplay or something like that, that could be fun. Doing that with like the little one. And yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll just like kind of use him as storage, and then kind of like hang him up on the wall or something, so that I could put more pins on him and stuff. That could be cool. So yeah, some ideas of what to do with that. But I wanted to show that off because I feel like you guys would enjoy it. And then I also, from the same artist, got a couple of other little goodies here. So they also did these really cute 1/1 paper clips, which I think is just such like a brilliant little cute idea. Like I don't know what I'm gonna quite do with these yet, but they're just so cute, and I'm obsessed with them, and I definitely want to use them for something. And then I also got this little tulip enamel pin, and you can see that she is wearing the 1/1 bag, which is so cute. And then 1/1 of course is on top of the bag because he is proud of his effigy. That's what I did too. I store all my favorite merch. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. And then this one is really cool. I still haven't opened this yet. Actually, let me open it now. It's a pin that is 1/1, but it is actually like 2 halves. So like if I unpin this here, if I open this, then it's actually like 2 halves, and it like is connected by this chain. And he's just a little guy with his little feet, and then it's connected by like a magnet, right? So you can like magnetically like stick him back together like that. I just think that's so neat. Like, what a cool creative pin idea for a merch. Like, it's so sad that Infinity Train never got like any cool official merch, because there's so much potential, as is shown by all these awesome like fan works. There's so much potential for cool merch, and shout out to the talented and creative fans who are stepping up and making awesome, cool Infinity Train stuff. So yeah, little guy detected. Exactly. He's such a little guy. I love him. So yeah, shout out to Infinity Train fans, shout out to fan artists and fan merch creators. Shout out to Infinity Train and Owen Dennis. Apparently Owen Dennis is going to be at some conference in Mexico sometime soon. So I really hope that they record that and they like share that online somewhere, because like I would love to see what he has to say, because he's working on actually a lot of projects right now. If you follow him on Patreon, which I do, because I support him and want him to create more stuff, if you follow him on Patreon, you'll see that he's actually doing quite a lot of stuff right now. He's got a new movie coming out with Toby Jones, and then of course he's working on the Among Us cartoon, which should be coming out in the near future. Yeah, so he's busy. He's doing a lot of stuff, which makes me happy because he deserves to get paid, but also makes me kind of sad because it means he's not working on Infinity Train, and I want more Infinity Train. But one day I can hold out hope. I can hold out hope for one day in the future, maybe. Because Owen did say that if he ever like completely lost hope for Infinity Train coming back, he would just release it. Like he would just like post the story online for people to see. And the fact that he hasn't done that yet makes me think that he also has at least a semblance of hope that it could return one day. So I will believe in it as long as he believes in it. So yeah, wanted to show that off. Yeah, totally magical. Grateful for everyone making merch. Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, Amogus. We're ready for the Amogus show because everyone's still talking about Amogus. It's still super relevant. That's the one downside with animation, isn't it? It just takes so long to do. By the time you have your Amogus show ready, it's like not really a trend anymore and no one's really talking about it anymore, but yeah, I'm sure it'll still be good. It's got a pretty cool cast. It's got and it's got Owen Dennis. I trust him. He's a great writer, he's a great showrunner, so I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good, and I won't be surprised if it like breaks and shatters my heart at some point, because he's just known to do that. Okay, there's one more thing I wanted to show off, and it's something that I've been getting a lot of joy and a lot of excitement out of lately. Tom, you know about this, but I recently got my very first electric guitar. Ooh, ah. So for those of you who don't know, I do play guitar, but very, very minimally. And up until this point, I had an acoustic guitar that I was playing and practicing and learning on. And I loved it. It was great. And I still suck. I'm so much a beginner. I really want to emphasize that. I'm so much a beginner on guitar. It's not even funny. But I finally learned, like, I kind of half learned a couple of songs on guitar on my acoustic. And I told myself that once I learned at least one song, then I would be justified in buying a second guitar. Tom, you are doubtful that there's going to be heart-shattering depth in Amogus, but I'm telling you, Owen Dennis, man, if he can make me cry over a purple gorilla with tubas on its shoulders, I think that man can do anything, truly. But yes, I got my new guitar. She is awesome and I love her. Also, I think it's weird to call it a she, but I don't care. Yeah, so this is a Squire Telecaster thin line. Squire is a brand by Fender that's kind of more like beginner oriented, right? So it's kind of like slightly lesser high quality materials, but like as a beginner, you don't really notice that stuff. So it's great for beginners. It's a little bit cheaper than like the really fancy stuff. So it's affordable, good for beginners. And this one is a black thin line. And typically this is not a color that it comes in. It's like kind of a limited edition color. So that's another reason that I wanted to get it, because I think it looks really cool. Just like the solid black body with the black pickguard. I think it just like looks really cool. Yeah, I also got, if you see here on the side here, I got a little amplifier for it. So this is my I'm just dropping everything. This is my plug to get into the amplifier. So actually I do kind of want to show it off a little bit if you guys don't mind. I'm gonna plug it in. Tom, you think Amogus is gonna be a meme show? We'll just have to wait and see. If you cry at Amogus, I swear to God. Okay, so that's my amp. I have no idea how it's gonna come through. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that at all? I'm destroying my own set, literally. Hey, like every good rock star, right? Can you guys hear that? I did tune it like last night, so it should theoretically still be in tune, but I'm gonna check my... I got this little tuner also recently. I also bought like a thing to hang it up on the wall. Like I do want to get this get my guitar like hanging on the wall over here. But I haven't I haven't gotten that in the mail yet. It's still on the way. And then I got my little pick, my little turtle pick. Let me just make sure I'm in tune. Yay. Cool. Yeah, still in tune. It sounds clear. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do want to eventually also learn how to like get this plugged into my computer and stuff so that I can like record. But here, let me just adjust my seat a little bit here. But yeah, I have been having a lot of fun playing guitar and practicing. The one song that I do kind of know how to play is Boulevard of Broken Dreams. It's gonna sound so bad right now because I haven't warmed up or done anything yet, but bear with me while I give it an attempt. Up. Really bad, really bad. You'll need to buy a preamp of some kind unless you already have one for your streaming recording audio setup. Yeah, I will. I've been doing a little bit of research and looking into some devices, but yeah, I don't have one. I don't have one currently, so I'll have to get one. So actually, I don't know why I'm wearing my headphones right now. There's literally nothing I'm listening to, and I'm just getting more tangled up in all this stuff. That is the one downside about electric versus acoustic is that I have so many cables and I have to like manage all this stuff. But yeah, I have been really enjoying it. So yeah, Boulevard of Broken Dreams is the first song that I learned. I'll walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me. Now walk alone. I'll walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams where the city sleeps. I'm the only one. I'll walk alone. I walk alone. I walk alone. I walk alone. I walk my shadow's only one that walks beside me. That C chord is still really tough for me. The kind of, yeah, just going from there to there is still a struggle for me. But yes, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That's the song I'm learning. And then I also learned a little bit how to play Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen. That's another one that is relatively a simpler song, but yeah, I won't play it now because it's I haven't practiced it in a minute, so I don't think I could. But another song that I've been learning too, and I do want to eventually like make some kind of video or talk about this on stream at some point, but I have a very complicated relationship with the band Radiohead, and Tom is the one who unfortunately introduced me to them. But that was before we kind of found out how problematic some of the members of the band were. And I had unfortunately kind of fallen in love with their music as well before figuring out like how shitty some of the band members are. But also like, yeah, it's complicated. I feel like I have a very weird love-hate relationship with Radiohead, and I do genuinely love their music though, and it makes me like feel things, and I just really enjoy listening to it. And one of my favorite songs from them right now, at least half of them are chill. That's true, Tom. Philip Seaway and Ed O'Brien are relatively chill. They've been posting on Instagram and whatnot about Gaza more, more honestly than some of the other members. So shout out to them at least. But Yeah, Johnny Greenwood and Tom York are cowards, though. I think we can all agree on that. But I've been learning the song "Reckoner," which is one of their songs from their album "In Rainbows." It's probably my favorite song of theirs. It's my favorite Radiohead song right now. And it's really pretty, and it's like surprisingly easy to play. It does have it is like a finger picking song, so it's kind of got this funky pattern to it where it's like um ugh. So I'm actually quite proud of myself for like the picking pattern, because like when I was first trying to learn it, I was like really like I was putting you can't really see it because I'm like down here, but I was like putting my camera. Let me lower this a bit. You can see my green pants. Um I was like when I was learning the finger picking, I was like putting my pinky finger like on the body of the guitar and like trying like really hard to like get my hand in the right place. But now I feel like I'm a little bit more steady, I'm a little bit more confident, so I can like have my hand kind of like floating while I do the picking pattern, and do that a little bit easier now. But obviously I still need to practice. Ah. And then there's like this one chord in this song. There's one chord that's just like so hard. It's like you have to put like these two fingers on the fourth fret and then these two fingers on the sixth fret. So you get like this really big, you can't really see it because the light is like blowing my hand out. But yeah, you have to like stretch your hand really big on this one chord and also get your thumb around the top, which is really challenging. So yeah, that's been a struggle to get that chord, but it's slowly getting there. I mean, like I can actually kind of reach it now, whereas before I like wasn't able to like reach that at all. But it's like I'm not able to play it like cleanly. Like it doesn't, like there's still some muted strings there and it's like kind of buzzing a bit. Um but it's kind of coming along. Like the more I practice it, the better it sounds like every time. So slowly but surely it is chugging away, and I have been enjoying practicing and having fun with this, but it's also been taking up a lot of my time just because like I get so into it sometimes. Like I'll be practicing that riff and like I'll finish like doing it a couple times and I'll say like, I'll just do it one more time just to like get the practice in. So I like kind of keep going and going. But that's how you get better. That's how you improve at guitar, is by practicing the same thing over and over and over again until it gets so ingrained into your muscles that you can do it in your sleep, right? Like that's kind of the goal there. So that has been what I'm also working on kind of just for fun and on the side. And I would love in some point in the future, once I'm a little bit more like confident and once I can actually like play and sing at the same time a little bit more confidently, I would love to do like little mini like concerts on stream as well too. One of my favorite artists, Jenny Owen Youngs, who you might have heard me talk about before, she doesn't quite do this anymore because she's been busy with her baby and all the other various projects that she works on. But for a while, like a couple years ago, she was streaming on Twitch pretty regularly, and she would do songs, and she would do a lot of her own original songs and a lot of covers for like favorite songs too. So those are always a lot of fun, and I always thought like maybe one day I'll get to do something like that once I can play guitar a little bit better. So that's kind of my goal there. I would love to play some songs for you all once I'm a little bit more confident, but in the meantime, I'm enjoying the practice and I'm enjoying learning these other songs. And I know eventually I'll probably have to learn like a little bit of music theory and like a little bit of like learning the fretboard and stuff, because I do eventually want to um potentially write my own music one day. But that I feel like is in the far, far, far future, just with what level I am at right now. I am still very much a beginner, still very much uh just getting my footing and everything. So it'll be a while before I eventually write my own songs. But that is a long-term goal of mine. That is a dream that I hope to accomplish one day. So, yeah, maybe in the future. But until then, I am enjoying just noodling around and just practicing some of my favorite songs and trying to learn some basics. But yeah, so that's my guitar. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Ugh. And I got this cool like green strap, and it matches my cool green cable. And yeah, I kept the sticker on. This was Tom's recommendation to keep the sticker on, just to look and feel cool. Maybe eventually I'll take it off, but for now, I think it does look cool. All right. Well, that was kind of all that I wanted to talk about with y'all, and that all that I had to catch up on. But yeah, the main things that I wanted to just mention were, streams are coming in the near future. Media of the Month Club is coming in the near future. I really want to get that announcement out this week so that we can start it in August and do it at the end of August. So if it doesn't come out at the end of this week at some point, it'll come out by like Sunday, the announcement that is, and then we'll start it officially at the end of the month and we'll go from there. And I will also be working on these videos in the meantime too. I'm really hoping, I know I keep saying this like every time, but I'm really hoping that I do get it done in August, the first video at least, and get that posted, because it's just been such a long time coming. It's such a work in progress for so long, and I really want y'all to see it. I think it'll be great once it's up there, and I just got to do it. I just got to shut up and put up. You know what I mean? I've been procrastinating. I've been delaying. I've been coming up with excuses for so long, but it's happening. It's finally going to happen. It is going to be completed. I am determined. I am feeling so sure of it. So please look out for that. And yeah, until then, won't be doing Pokemon Sleep, but I hope to join at some point. Yeah, no worries. Do what you got to do. No pressure, obviously. Like, join for the ones you want to. If you're not interested, you don't have to join, right? Like, it's a very casual, very sort of like, come if you're interested, do whatever if you're not interested, right? Like, there's no pressure, there's no like sort of, it's not homework, right? Like, you're not required to do anything. So yes, don't let my dreams be dreams. We're gonna do it, just like the wise words of Shia LaBeouf. All right, y'all. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today, but this was fun. This was a nice little check-in and catching up. I really sincerely appreciate everyone who tunes into the streams and hangs out in the chat. It really means a lot to me that y'all take the time out of your days to come say hi and come hang out. Really sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Yeah, so I will try. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention too. I do want to start doing game streams again as well too. Those ones, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what the schedule is going to be like for those. I might do those on Sundays in the afternoons like usual, but I also might do them like in the evenings during the week. It really just kind of depends. So I'm still trying to figure that out. So, keep your eyes out for that while I make those decisions and get those announcements out. So yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Magical. Thanks, Prime. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Finley, and anyone else who was lurking in the background. Appreciate you so much. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good rest of your August if I don't see you. And until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.